We've all seen those storage unit reality shows, and at this point we know how fake they are. But in real life, many strange and interesting things have been found within storage units. Nine years ago, a man bought the contents of a storage unit. Inside it was a barbecue grill, and inside that grill he found an amputated human leg. He soon learned who the leg belongs to, a local man called John Wood. Wood lost his leg in a plane crash and wanted it back, but its new owner wanted to keep the leg. A legal battle ensued over which of them gets to keep it. There's a documentary about the whole thing, and it's one of the strangest things I've ever seen. In 1995, Nicolas Cage bought an original copy of Superman #1. Being one of the most valuable comic books, it was stolen from his home 5 years later. His insurance company paid out for the loss, and he assumed the comic would never be seen again. But years later, it was discovered within a storage unit. The unit owner claimed to have bought it legitimately. Because the insurance company had already paid, the comic fell under their ownership. In 2011, it was sold at auction for $2.1 million. At a Texas storage unit complex, the manager was investigating strange noises. Inside one unit, he found 7 puppies. It was unclear how long they'd been in there, but they were still alive, so he called police. Hearing of this, the unit owner went back to the complex, where he physically attacked the manager, but finding himself outnumbered, he was easily thrown out. Among other things, the James Bond films are known for their featured vehicles. One of the more iconic was the submarine car from The Spy Who Loved Me. That very car was found inside an old storage unit in the middle of New York. Unaware of what it actually was, its new owner kept it. Soon after, someone recognized it and told him what it actually was. Like most people would, he decided to auction it to the highest bidder, and the highest bidder paid out just under $1 million. For the car, the man paid less than $100. In one storage unit, an old chest was found containing $24,000 in cash. That alone would be extraordinary, but the notes were faceless. Someone had actually taken the time to remove the face from each dollar bill, and then just abandoned them in a storage unit. But its new owner was happy with the find, as faceless bills can be exchanged for regular dollars. Last month, the FBI were investigating a theft when they discovered a secret storage unit which had been rented under a fake name. Inside the unit, they found 23,000 iPhones, worth more than $6.7 million. 5 men were soon arrested for stealing the iPhones. Their plan was to gradually sell the iPhones in small numbers, as to avoid getting caught. But their plan failed. They sold 600 before being found out. So now they're getting charged with theft, possession of stolen goods, and intent to ship and sell such goods. After purchasing an abandoned storage unit, one man was appropriately terrified when he found a live grenade. Police were contacted and it really was live and could have gone off at any time. I don't know what kind of person would leave a live grenade in a storage unit. It's something that could go very wrong, but could never go very right. The best case scenario is that no one gets blown to bits. Rodney Alcala is a convicted serial killer known to have killed at least 8 people, but suspected of killing up to 130. He's known as the dating game serial killer, as he once appeared on a dating game TV show. He actually won the show, but the woman refused to go on the date with him, and it sounds like a lucky escape. While investigating Alcala, police discovered a storage unit belonging to him. Buried inside that unit, they found photographs of his victims, and also of hundreds of other young girls. Police were desperate to find out if the others in the photographs were also victims, but they were largely unable to do so. In 2011, the manager of a storage unit complex contacted a client who was behind on her rent. During the conversation, the client said her grandmother was locked inside the unit. The manager had no idea what this meant, so the police were called. Inside the storage unit, they found the remains of a woman who died in 1995. It was contained by a blue coffin which had never been buried for some unknown reason. The unit owner claims to have only learned about this in 2011. When her mother was on her deathbed, she told her about it, like a dark family secret passed down from one generation to the next. Not everyone found inside storage units are dead. Ronald Dennis broke into a self-storage complex to steal its contents, but he somehow managed to get locked inside, unable to escape with his loot. He did try to escape, which caused enough noise to draw attention from security guards. So they opened up the unit to find him standing inside, which I imagine confused them.